What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. Starting next week, WWE Raw. The landscape is changing. It's the first time ever, because we've had Raw go from USA to TNN, back to USA, and the different iterations of Raw. We've seen 1 hour Raws, we've seen 2 hour Raws, we've seen 3 hour Raws, back down to 2 hours, but now. It's going to be streaming on Netflix. Starting January 6th. That's next Monday. It's going back to 3 hours, but now this time it's going to be on Netflix. In other words, they're not held by the restrictions of the USA Network. That means if they want to end the show earlier, they can. If the show wants to go longer with an overrun, it can. When it comes to certain language they can use, that obviously they can't go in there and just say all the 4-letter words that they want to. They can't do that, obviously, no. But it can be a little more grittier. It can be a little more, I guess, teen-oriented, if you want to call it that. Whatever the case may be, they can do that because it's on Netflix. And this is also going to test out what Netflix can handle. But now, once again, I didn't get a chance to see.
They gonna need a censor when Rock comes back, if he comes back. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Now, did you happen to see that Houston Texans Kansas City game on Christmas, or was it?
Yes, I saw. Which one had Beyonce? The Ravens.
No, Beyonce. Yeah, okay. It was the Ravens and the Texans, right? Because it was in Houston. So yeah. That's when I had Beyonce. How that was on Netflix. How did that stream go? Because they was really trying to bring new eyes to Netflix.
Well, shockingly enough, they just plays on TV.
Okay, yeah, but they play on TV. And really? Okay, because the halftime. Because I was trying to find it for my dad. I had to put him on my Netflix account so he can watch the football game.
I think they just put it, at least if it was on TV, they just put it on local here, because it was on TV. It was on it, because like I came in the house and I was like, "How y'all got it? Y'all got Netflix?" Nah, it's on TV. I'm, okay, so don't know how they did it, but they did it.
Well, so far I haven't been on the internet. Maybe my wife has. I don't know, but I didn't see any complaints about it. But Raw's going to be a test, because we're going.
I have complaints. You know what? Then we're not getting there. I have complaints, but it's not about it's about the halftime show. Whatever. Anyways.
Yeah. We'll have to talk about that later. You know what I'm saying? But so Raw on Netflix right now, it's shaping up to be a decent show. They're going to be in Inglewood, California.
Yeah. I love that arena too. Yeah,
that is what was the name of that arena?
Intuit Dome.
SoFi? No,
Intuit. The Intuit Dome.
Intuit Dome. Okay, that's going to the Intuit Dome. You're right. How many does that hold? I'm curious. I'm about to look it up now.
Probably 17 or 18, maybe. 17,
the capacity 18,000. So that means in a wrestling show, when they put the seats on the floor, that means it could be about 20,000 people in that Raw show.
Yeah, and they got this thing called the Wall. I kind of like it. It's like it's not no press box, no nothing, no entrance. No, it's just a straight wall of fans, like a straight stands.
Okay.
Usually stands get separated by like the color boards on the side, or like an entrance, or like a press box or something. Nothing. It's just straight seats. So yeah.
Damn. Okay. Well, With that being said,
And I like they jumbotron too. It's a screen, but it's like a circle, but it's like it looks good. Just on the screen, the little screen looks
yeah,
good, but I don't know how it would look in a wrestling show.
I'm curious.
So that I do know.
I'm curious too, but so it's actually getting me a little excited because this is going to be 3 hours. Now, once again, this is Netflix. They're going to have their ads in there somehow because they're going to have ad breaks. So you're going to have to build the show around these ad breaks. But I don't know how long these ad breaks are going to be. And then on top of that, they're going to load the fuck out this show. Now, right now, there's 4 confirmed matches, but you also know when it comes to it's the first Raw, you got to bring in new eyes. You got to bring in people who don't even watch wrestling or is not really familiar with wrestling that already has Netflix. And when they see this, they're going to have to bring in crazy stuff. So real quick, let's go over the matches that they got confirmed so far, and what do we think is going to show up and stuff like that. So as for the matches right now, they have CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. Right now, it's a very singles match. I think it should be a street fight. And personally, the way that heated battle left Raw tonight, and I think this is going to be one of. I don't think this is going to be over right after this matchup. Do you see?
Okay.
Who do you see winning this one though? The first one.
I mean, if I would like to see Punk get it and then Seth win the next 2. But Punk did win the feud with Drew, and it's kind of like he kind of hot right now, and they probably wanted him to be hot still going into Mania. So I would say Punk wins the first and third. I mean, yeah, the first and third match.
If they're trying to do Punk and Roman at Mania, which I don't know if that's still a thing.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, me personally, I'm like, it clearly looks like it's going to be Seth and Punk at Mania, but I think you give Seth the win now. CM Punk is at a place right now that even if he came out with his victory with Drew McIntyre in in an awesome Hell in a Cell match, he's still CM Punk. He don't lose under from a loss here. But but I'm like, hey, Cody beat Seth 3 times in a row. Seth can beat CM Punk, and maybe I don't know if they want to what the plans are for Mania, but I still think somehow it needs to come back to Punk and Seth, and Punk get the win at Mania. He can get the win at Mania. But right now, for this opening of Raw, I think Seth can really use this win over Punk, and I think that will really, really get the people talking. There's also that was just made, I think, official tonight. A Drew McIntyre versus Jey Uso match schedule, which I clearly see Drew McIntyre winning that match. So
yeah, Drew wins it. I think. Okay, yeah, I think Drew wins it.
Look, yeah, I don't. I don't see any special kind of shenanigans. I haven't really been following.
I can see Jimmy coming out, but that's it.
They may still on them crutches. So then they got the last woman standing match for the Women's World Championship is Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan. They just made it a last woman standing match, which scares me now. If it was a regular match prior, I'm like Rhea gets her belt back. But now with it being a last woman standing, as soon as they said that, I'm like, so in other words, it's to protect Rhea so she don't got to get pinned. And so you can have Raquel come out there. You can have all these kind of distractions. You can have all kinds of Judgment Day shenanigans in that matchup because it's a last woman standing match. I see that. If it was a one-on-one thing, I'm like, yo, Rhea gets it back. Because me personally, I'm like, shouldn't this be the end of the storyline already? And if it's the end, shouldn't she pin Liv and win her belt back? But for some, I hope they not try to drag this out to Mania. I hope they not trying to drag Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley.
They might do it till Rumble.
I'm about to say, yeah, because please give us something different. Don't, because I'm already tired of the story. I'm already tired of the Judgment Day, Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley, all interconnecting. I'm tired of all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm over it. So automatically, I would say, yeah, it's. I want Rhea to win. Rhea should win. The story should be over. But as soon as they said a last woman standing match, nah. I was like, this smells shenanigans all over it. All over it. And she don't have to get pinned. She just can't answer to a 10 count. And Raquel, like, she like powerbomb her off a stage or something like that. I see that happening.
I can see Raquel doing the. Oh, they don't have spotlights no more. I was gonna say how Big Show did to John Cena, put him through the spotlight.
Remember that?
They don't. I don't think they have those no more. So I'm like, I don't know if they can do that.
But you never know what they could bring in the new Raw era. You know that.
Oh yeah, that's true. They might have a big stage or something. I doubt it, but
if I see a big ass spotlight, I know who's going through it.
Yeah.
But now, look, I ain't trying to be an asshole here. But do we trust Raquel to actually hit that Tejana bomb on the Raquel? I mean, do Rhea do
she
a
don't gotta hit
spotlight?
the Tejana bomb. She can just do a choke slam. You only gotta do all that.
I'm about to say, because I can see her fucking that whole thing up.
True. Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, she ain't close enough. You know what I'm saying? Rhea hit just clip the thing. Like, I could see all the bad things happen, which I do not want to happen to her. Then they got Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa in tribal combat for the Ulafala, and who's recognized as the tribal chief in the Inawani family. There's no way Roman wins this match, right?
I thought you was gonna say something else.
Who was you saying?
I thought you was gonna say there's no way Rock doesn't come to interfere.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying.
What are y'all fighting over the tribal chief for? Well, I'm the head of the table.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's no way the Raw's on Netflix, and it's a special big premiere when The Rock was part of that signing, that $5 billion signing, and never he all up with TKO, all up in the pictures, so all up in the videos. He is the
boss. He is the boss.
He is the boss. How is he not on that Netflix show? And I'm not talking about just like
I can see.
How is he not there? He's there. He will be there.
He's probably filming Moana.
No. He will be there, and this will definitely result in The Rock coming out. And like you said, I am the final boss. And Roman, I'm still not cool with you teaming up with Cody. I'm still not cool with you, in this. Because he can deal with Solo. I don't know, because it's like right now, if Solo loses, where did they go after this? He can't lose.
I don't think.
You don't think
I kind of want to say it's a thing where, like, none of them, like, I just feel like something happens, like a fight or something maybe happens. I don't think they're just going to give up the Ulafala match on Raw. But then again, they could. Well, I just feel like something's going to happen to where nobody wins.
Yeah, the Rock says.
Well, yeah.
That's what is going. I clearly see that coming. I see the Rock showing up. Also, I see John Cena, because John Cena said we're all gonna be on Netflix, and I do think that John Cena and CM Punk will probably have a face-to-face, not in the ring, but like a backstage segment. And John Cena's gonna come out there and he gonna talk, and he gonna do all his stuff. And he already said he's gonna be in the Royal Rumble. This is gonna be his last Royal Rumble. But I do think I see Cena coming out there, and I don't know what they will put him in the program of doing, and who they will have him be like the first challenger for Cena right now in his, on his road to retirement. I don't know. Also, the teasers have been true that Pentagon is coming.
Wait, real quick for the Cena thing. So, like, when we say his first thing, are we talking about, like, pre-Rumble or like post-Rumble?
I'm thinking like whoever comes out to I guess come at Cena is either if depending on who comes out, you'll know if it's like he's just there to beat them up or this may be his potential WrestleMania 41 opponent.
I don't even think they're gonna. I don't. The only reason why I'm saying I don't know is because I feel like Cena's gonna try to do like he's gonna try to have a match with whoever he can every other week. It's what I feel like.
I mean, I would like to also kind of like it's like, hey, it's my going out tour, so let me just rack these matches up with you now.
So it's kind of like how Kurt Angle was doing, but better. I feel like, yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like every week Cena gonna fight somebody that wanted to fight Cena, like I don't know, what's the dude name? From NXT, what's his name? Oh my god,
Velveteen Dream.
Evans. No, Evan.
Oh. I'm sorry. Sorry. Javon Evans.
I feel like he'll be like, I want to fight. Yeah, I feel like it'll be like people like Carmelo Hayes be like, I want a shot, or just younger people that always wanted to fight Cena. I feel like those people he would give opportunities. Like I don't know, Damian Priest, maybe Dominic.
But you know, it's like,
Finn,
huh?
Like Finn, Shinsuke, like yeah.
Well, I mean, he already fought Shinsuke already, so I'm just like, because remember Shinsuke was the one who dropped on the back of his head.
Did he fight him 1-on-1?
Yeah, remember,
I don't think that was That was 1-on-1. I thought it was just in the Rumble.
No. This was a 1-on-1 Smackdown back when it was him and Shinsuke, and that's when Shinsuke was wearing the red pants with the black stripes going across him. And he dropped Cena.
I remember. I thought that was just in the Rumble. I didn't know that was an actual match.
Yeah, no. And then he dropped Cena on his head because Cena was supposed to flip backwards. He didn't. I was like, "Ooh, that was a."
I'm glad he ain't pulling Randy Orton and blame it on Shinsuke.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, how bad would it piss you off if it's Orton from Mania?
I'm like, you know, just get out the way now. Just get it out the way now.
You know they're gonna have to have one more face off before. They're gonna have to.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be, look. I'm telling you right now, Cena. This is who is a guarantee. Gotta be on his list of 2025. Orton, Punk, Rhodes. Those three automatically.
Maybe Rock if Rock is once.
Oh my God. No, I don't need that. That's one thing I don't need.
Twice in a lifetime.
We already got twice in a lifetime. I don't need 3 times a charm in this lifetime. No, I don't need that. Because we got Rock and Cena already, and yes, that was one of the rivalries, but no, but when it comes to Cody, we haven't gotten there yet. CM Punk, we haven't had a chance to circle back to that because CM Punk been gone 10 years. And when it comes to Orton, because Orton is his greatest rival. So, it's like, how can you, by principle alone, you got to do that, right? That's how I'm looking at it. By principle alone, you got to do it. So, Cena's going to be there. I don't know what he's going to be doing there. I can't really figure it out. But then also, they got this Pentagon. Is coming. Have you been seeing the little teaser trailers that they having for Pentagon?
I've been seeing him, but it's like, who's he gonna face? Andrade?
No, I think he's going to come out.
Mysterio?
I look. Okay, here's the thing. I wish I could take credit for it, but I can't. Silent Monster can't. I was listening to Silent Monster Sounds Off last week. He brought up a great scenario. I was like, you know what? I can see that happening. So. You've been now. One interesting things about Raw is the New Day, and how they turn on Big E. And look, nobody wants shit to do with the New Day, right? Even Kofi, they brought Kofi mom there, and Kofi mom said "fuck you" and walked out.
I wish, even if it's a show, I wish. Never mind. Keep going.
You wish he heard his mama?
All I'm saying is, all I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure Kofi paid all of her bills. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Don't do that.
That's all I'm saying. Is Kobe, I'm pretty sure he pays all of her bills.
So I'm just saying they've had a run in with Mysterio for the past 2 weeks, right? Where Mysterio said you're not allowed to be in this locker room because of what you did to Big E, and then he comes back the next week and said he kind of apologizes for how he acted towards the New Day, and then but then goes back on it and says they still not allowed back. I don't know what he said verbatim, but they've been running Mysterio for the past 2 weeks, and Mysterio has basically been the reason why he been kicking them out the locker room. Now they getting booed out the building. They getting Dom heat right now. What I'm saying is, when I think that they're going to attack Mysterio, and Pentagon's going to come out and save Mysterio. That's what Solomon said. I was like, that makes sense. It does make sense.
I don't want to see that though.
Say what?
I don't want to see that though.
Now, it's not saying that he's going to, him and Ray gonna be best friends. Cause you know how it go in Rey Mysterio's career. Every friend Mysterio makes, they turn on him.
No, but the only reason why. No, the only reason why I said that is because like they did the same thing with Andrade. Like as soon as Andrade came back, they paired him with Rey Mysterio, and
they did that with Santos. Remember that?
And where does that work? Where did I put Santos? Where's Santos at?
Listen. Didn't we talk about this on a podcast before about when it comes to the stereotypes in wrestling, like they always got to pair up the Mexicans with the Mexicans? You don't have to do that.
They don't always have to,
but they do it.
Triple H this is new regime. Triple H, you do not have to continue those things.
But
like if anything, I would want him to come out and be a heel and attack Mysterio. If you want to be Pent, like the evil Penta or something, then yeah, you can do that. But, I mean, if you want to have him in a program with Mysterio, have him face Mysterio. Don't have him be on the same team and then be like, I'm gonna turn it. Like
to be fair, it's Pentagon. So when he comes out, no matter what the fans are going, you got to go by a natural reaction. No matter what the fans are going to do, they're going to cheer for him, right?
Well, so it depends because that also depends as well.
But I'm just saying, his first, like, if he was just to come out with, like, if Rey Mysterio was just talking on the mic and he comes out, they're going to cheer him. Now, if he
depends.
I'm just saying, but if he beats him up during the promo, and then it'll change. I'm saying, but right now he got to show some kind of action right now, and I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying the Penta thing really depends because his situation probably could be a little different.
Okay.
Because like I'm not gonna lie. People know who Penta is, but they probably don't know who Penta is like that. Especially with all these new eyes, it might be confusing.
That is fair.
Because like I know people see somebody with a mask and they all, I don't want to say stupid people, but y'all are stupid. Automatically think anybody with a mask is Rey Mysterio. And that's not true. But so like I don't know what they would have him doing to where he would get like a different reaction if it's harder for people to recognize who he is, even though obviously a lot of people will know him.
Well, it
depends on
an
arena full of people.
I think you're answering your question. I think
have him doing,
huh?
Is what would they have him doing?
Yeah, no. The question is, if you're saying you don't know what they have him doing, why not beat up some of the most hated men in the company on Raw right now? The New Day
because that's not gonna. I mean, I'm gonna just say in my book, if I'm watching the show and they beat up the most hated men, I'm not gonna be like, oh, this guy's good or this guy should be taken seriously. I'm just gonna be like he's taking out the trash, quote unquote. Like it's not gonna make me. If I'm watching the show, I'm not gonna think he's anything special. I just think he's just beating up the bad guys.
Because no, because you're also looking at it as a thing where you know who he is. You're looking at it through the eyes of you know who Pentagon is. You know what wrestling is. If you talk,
I know Pentagon's I know Pentagon's moveset, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think if he about to be the new day, he's not doing his moveset. It's like he
Yes,
clothesline, drop kick. He's not doing the
arm break.
ceremonial. He's
Yeah,
not doing that.
yeah. But once again,
Which
you
hey, if you do that,
these
if
are
you
all
do that,
about
that's cool.
these are all about testers. If he was to come out and beat up the New Day, it ain't like just take out the trash. Because right now the New Day are hated. They want to see them get their ass kicked. And right now they didn't beat up Big E. They getting this heat and they even beat up Big E. Now people love Rey Mysterio. Kids love Rey Mysterio. Now if these hated men go out there and beat the shit, not just slap him around a little bit, like beat the shit out Rey Mysterio, and then Penta comes in for the save, natural reaction would be that he gets cheered for that. Then you can go down, like it's like, okay, it's the start of 2025 going on down the line. You can have him work with Mysterio at Mania and work into a program. Like, Trish got things built out in advance, but for like just for that that Raw on Netflix, because right now, listen, the New Day being these heels
Is it? Question.
yeah.
Real quick. Is it confirmed Penta is going to be at Raw, or is he trying to make his debut at the Rumble?
Well, as of right now, I'm going to what these teasers are going. It looks like he may be appearing next week. Now, once again, I personally did not see the sign that says Penta L, me or whatever it is appearing next week. But I think because it's a possibility he can debut at the Rumble. But I'm thinking a good spot also could be at the Raw Network because you will want to build that show up. And as of right now, with the New Day, you probably want to build that up and then have if they beat up Mysterio, you want to get physical, do something instead of just getting booed every week. Like I said, Kobe Mott walked down on him last week. I didn't get the chance to see what Jey Uso said about the New Day on Monday tonight, but I'm just saying it's a possibility. Because I'm like, if they're gonna load that show up, I think you could put him on that show. Especially, they not stupid. You can go put one of Tony Khan's old people on Raw on the same week that y'all supposed to be having the simulcast between. The I don't know what the kind of cast they call, but AEW on TBS and on Max debuting January 1st. You can do that. Like and they have no problem saying F you to Tony Khan on that note. That's what I'm saying. So I think it's possible. It's possible, and like I said, I wish I could take credit for the idea, but I can't. It's a Solomon's idea, but I'm just saying. I think that's something that can happen also, and maybe Jade Cargill comes back, and more. And the more and more I'm looking at this story, the more and more it's looking like Naomi did this.
Okay.
Like,
I think
have you been following?
I've seen that Naomi's the tag champ now.
Yeah, like she's the tag. Cause see, they are nailing it too hard to hear about that. Even Nia Jax came out on SmackDown talking up that Bianca Belair was one who took out Jade Cargill, and I'm just like, it's too on the nose. You know what I'm saying? To the point where it's just like
that's to my point or to whoever's point. That's how it was with Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes. It's like every week somebody's like, Carmelo did that, right? Trick is like, nah, and they like, it's Carmelo. Trick is like, nah, it's not Carmelo. He won't do me like that. And then it's Carmelo. Trick is like, is you? He's like, yeah, duh. Like that's literally how the whole storyline went for like months.
Yeah, but however, along with storyline, Carmelo had motive. Bianca don't got motive. Like I said, the motive that she is talking about, that Nia Jax is trying to talk about in her promo, don't even make sense for what happened. That's what I'm saying. It's
no. I'm just saying I'm glad they're not doing it like two on the head, two on the nose.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah. As of right now, because Bianca, for what she's doing, she don't have no motive right now. But Naomi got a motive because see when Jay went out the picture, Naomi's stock just went back up because now she's a champion. Now she's being featured more. Now she winning, and now she got both her friends. She got Bianca and she got her best friend Bailey. It's looking like Naomi more and more every week. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like so maybe. I'm listening.
No, keep going. I'll wait till after.
Now I was just saying it just looked like that Jade Cargill. It's a possibility that she can come. I don't know if they're gonna save her, but I mean if she does want to come, if she come back on that Raw, and it's just like, hey yo, and she just like bicycle kick the shit out of Naomi and be like, what the fuck? Like Naomi was the one that did it. Or she come in there and stare down Bianca Belair, everybody like, hey yo, y'all about to fight, and then she like just I know where kick Naomi, but it was this bitch that did it. Like, oh. And then we can build up to a Jade and Naomi match at Rumble or something like that, because they all Smackdown.
I will say I seen her in the promo for Raw going to Netflix. I seen her.
You say her?
So I don't know.
Like you talking Bianca or Jade?
No, none of them. I'm talking about somebody completely different.
Okay.
But I'm saying I seen her in the Netflix promo, and it's not old footage. It's just something that she shot for, like everybody shot at the same time because it's the same thing. So I don't know if she's gonna come at Raw on Netflix or she's gonna come back at the Rumble.
You talking Becky?
But yes.
Yeah. Okay. I can see.
But so I've seen that, but I don't know like what she would do. So maybe she could be the one to challenge whoever wins the Rhea and live. Maybe I don't know, but I'm saying like I've seen her in some new footage, so it's not nothing old. So it's not like they ain't just like reuse it. You know how like they used to reuse when I don't know if they did that with John, but when SmackDown was coming on for Fox, it was like we got Stone Cold and Undertaker, and I was like, no, they're not. They're not here. But yeah. But I think Becky can come back and be somewhat of a force, so she might just come back and cut a promo.
Oh yeah, I can see it come back. Hell, I can even see it come back and trying to go for that Women's Intercontinental Championship. I think it ain't been mentioned. I really can't follow. I think the finals may be on this Raw for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, which I think is going to be Lara Valkyria anyway. So just know, I haven't been following this. I just seen on Twitter somebody was like, I'm rooting for anybody except for evil Tisha Campbell, and who is evil Tisha Campbell?
Just take a guess. Just have an image in your head of everybody on the roster, and then take Tisha Campbell.
Are you talking about Zoe Stark?
Yeah.
Yo, that is insane.
That was your first guess too, which is hilarious.
That is insane. Evil Tisha Campbell. I can't do it. I can't do this right now. Oh,
yeah.
Wait till I tell Liz that one.
But I mean, you think Becky come be fighting for the Intercontinental Championship, or would she want to go for the big belt?
I mean, by principle she should go for the big belt, but most likely it's probably gonna be Rhea, and she kind of left on the Rhea note. Like I don't need to see Rhea and Becky right now, but Becky can also be here to help elevate the Intercontinental Championship though, because it's a new title. And usually when you have new titles, you can, because once again, let's be fair. Lara Valkyria is a great wrestler, but she ain't no Chelsea Green when it comes to personality and charisma.
Yeah, but she already beat Becky.
Who?
She already beat Becky.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know. You just asked. I'm just saying because Becky already did the damn thing with Liv and Rhea. So I was like,
no. Well, I'm saying she beat Becky for the NXT title.
Oh man,
this year I think. I'm just saying she did beat her, but I'm saying like, okay, what I'm saying is, do you think Becky is going to be like, yeah, I want to fight for a mid-card title, and then be okay, what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is, Do you think Becky would be the first one to fight for the title, and then after that person beats Becky, it's kind of hard to like beat Becky Lynch and then lose to somebody like, Kaden Carter or like whoever.
Yeah.
Whoever they yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know because CM Punk did name drop her tonight on Raw, so it's a possibility that.
Well, I mean, he's fighting Seth, so I mean,
yeah. But he had to. But I'm saying, you can put.
Never mind. I don't think they're gonna do that.
Like have Becky interfere on Seth, like in their match. I don't think they'll do that.
And AJ.
No.
I don't think they're gonna do that. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that.
We down center right now. We stretching.
Yeah. Yeah.
We stretch on that one. Any more final surprises? Because I think it's going to be an awesome show next week. I really do. I can't speak for the next week, but at least for this first episode, I think it's going to be a jam-packed, awesome-ass show, and I really hope Netflix just plays this shit all the way through. It don't be no buffering, no stopping.